Strangers pray at night. Let's try that again. Strangers pray at night. So The Strangers Pray at Night. It's a movie I have really been looking forward to. I absolutely love the original The Strangers. One of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Still to this day, when I watch it, I'm terrified I have to go watch The Lion King. That's a true story. So when I found out that they were doing a sequel, naturally I've been really excited. Ever since the first one left off where the strangers were like, it'll be easier next time. You get hyped, you're ready, you want to see what happens next. So we've been waiting quite a while. 10 years. So I was hyped, ready to go see this, let's do it. Now, normally when I get to go to a press screening, it's at an AMC, a Cinemark, the Angelica, but no, not this time. For The Strangers Pray at Night, we got to go to the drive-in. The drive-in? Yeah, dude, the drive-in. I've never been to the drive-in. So needless to say, this was a pretty cool experience for me to check it out, especially be going to a press screening at a drive-in. Now, I wasn't actually sitting in my car. They had a press section set out on the yard where we had couches and chairs and places to sit. Now, the problem is, it was 40 degrees outside, which is cold for Texas. Now, when I left my house, I didn't think it was going to be 40 degrees, so I was in a short-sleeve shirt. Luckily, I had a rain jacket in my car. Yep. This is how I watch a movie. I don't know if this was the best setting for a horror film. Because I looked to my right, and Death Wish was on. Looked to my left, Peter Rabbit was on. And then over back in that corner, Black Panther was on. Wakanda Forever. Plus, there's a lot of lights on. There's cars driving by. People walking around everywhere. So it's not really the best environment to watch a horror movie. If you're going to watch a horror movie, you're going to want to be in a theater, in a closed area where it's pitch black. And everyone else is just as scared as you are. Now, I will say something that was really cool was the studio had decked out this drive-in. Posters everywhere. The bathroom. And then to top it all off, these guys were walking around. Not cool. Dude, it was totally creepy. But let's get into the actual movie itself. Now, The Strangers Pray at Night follows the strangers as they are harassing another new family. Family's on a trip, staying in a trailer park. Strangers show up. Same old, same old. Now, the problem with this film is you don't really care about the family at all. These are some of the dumbest characters I've ever seen. They literally made the stupidest decisions all film long. But isn't that like what you expect from a horror movie? Yeah, but there needs to be a little bit of believability to it. This was just unbelievable. You couldn't really get sucked in the film because you also didn't really care about any of these characters. None of the characters had any character development. The suspense is not there at all. The first one did such a good job building up that suspense and really making you feel it. This feels a lot more like a late 70s, early 80s slasher flick. They should just going through and killing people that you don't care about. Now, it stars Christina Hendricks. Damn. Yeah, dude. Martin Henderson, Lewis Pullman, and Bailey Madison. Is that the little girl from Just Go With It? Sure is. Now, I will say that Bailey Madison is definitely the best in this movie. Dude, Christina Hendricks. Christina Hendricks is sleepwalking through this. She's just there for a paycheck. Nothing really motivates her to be here in this film. With Bailey Madison, you can tell that this girl has charisma and she has what we in the wrestling business call it. If she was given a little more to work with, I think she really can do really well. I'm excited to see where she goes next. But in this film, she's just your average, basic horror flick character. The loner teenager type. It was really weird. She's in a Ramones t-shirt, and it's supposed to be like she's in high school today. Like, I see my generation wearing a Ramones t-shirt. I don't see today's high school kids wearing a Ramones t-shirt. Do they even know who the Ramones are these days? Not important. The Strangers just aren't really that scary either this go around. They're kind of more like late Jason, where they're just going through killing people. They're not really building the suspense with them. They're not really threatening or messing with them. It's just go, 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 go. And maybe that has to do with the short runtime, but it just didn't really work for me. All in all, maybe it was the atmosphere, maybe it was just the film itself, but the film just doesn't live up to what I wanted it to be. The scares aren't there. The suspense is not there. Story's not there. So when I'm going to go ahead and score it, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. But what about you guys? Are you excited to see The Strangers Pray at Night? Did you like the first one? Comment below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll get more reviews coming at you right here on Cinelinks.com.